This video is sponsored by War Thunder. 2 years ago, I attempted to kill one of every boss in old school RuneScape, starting with nothing and only using the loot to upgrade my gear. Now, I failed this challenge at the final hurdle in the Inferno, but the man himself settled recently managed to complete it, which meant that I no longer needed to attempt that challenge ever again. I had to make it harder. I want to see if it's possible to kill one of every boss in RuneScape using only the loot that the boss drops. And when I mean the loot, I mean the actual loot. No selling it to the Grand Exchange to upgrade my gear this time, which makes things so much more difficult. Now, I have 4 rules for this challenge. I can only kill each boss once. I can only use the loot I get from the bosses, but I can process any loot that I get from the bosses. And my inventory will refresh after every boss attempt. Some T's and C's apply, but there are 50 soloable bosses in old school RuneScape, and I have no idea if this is even possible. But that's why I have to try it. Starting things off with a simple one, it is time to go and kill the giant mole, because I have absolutely nothing. Here we go. We might be here for a while. Just looking at the drop table, Amulet of Strength, Adamant Longsword could go crazy. Ah yes, the digging begins, of course. The fun thing about this challenge is the randomness takes you on completely different paths. I don't know if this giant mole kill could make or break something down the line for me, but hey, hopefully I get lucky. Okay, the moment of truth. Is there going to be anything remotely useful? Lore runes, no. Okay, I got skins and claws though as well. And that's the first boss completed. The lore runes are completely useless, but I am going to exchange the parts for bird's nests. I got a ring. What ring did I get? Could that be a recoil? Wait, it's opening them for me. I got strawberry seeds and cadentine. Okay, I mean, sapphire ring. Our first piece of gear does nothing. Until I can enchant it, I guess. Strawberry seeds, cadentine seed. These seeds are actually huge loot from the giant mole. I'm going to plant up everything in Insidious. Now, while I wait for my crops to grow, I've actually had an idea. This is thinking a little bit outside of the box of the rules for this challenge, but it's fine with the rules. I can actually come here and I can use the Fountain of Rune to enchant my Sapphire Ring into a Ring of Recoil. It doesn't have stats, but it will help with damage. It does feel a bit cheesy, but hey, I mean, I make the rules. They're beautiful. My strawberries have grown. This is all uncomposted, so I have no idea how many I'm going to get, but hopefully I can stack up a few. It's looking good so far. These actually heal 6 hit points each. Might not sound like a lot. Okay, it's probably not going to be a lot because I only just got 7 from that patch. But 6 hit point heal, it's better than just the 99 I have at base. No, right. 14 strawberries to work with here. The second boss, the crazy archaeologist. Now, this should be easy if I trap it on a corner. I can just flinch it round the wall and kick the boss down. I can trade 1 for 1 now here at the end. Let the recoil do some damage. What are we going to get here? Potato with cheese. Probably pretty good, honestly. Genuine food rather than strawberries. And straight to the brother, the deranged archaeologist. Who's more unhinged, deranged or crazy? Right, finding the flinch position might be a bit more difficult this time. If I move him out, I need him to go north. Oh, beautiful. First time. Look at that. We can just sit here and eat my strawberries. All I want for Christmas from this guy is a weapon drop. Food is kind of okay right now. I have strawberries. I have the potatoes. A rude weapon would be absolutely dreamy right now. Come on. Learn to read one last time. Don't kill me. I can sneak in an extra hit there. Ah, sharks. Not really what I need. I don't think I can do anything with the newbie as well. Like, don't get me wrong, the food situation is great, but kicking with no gear can't run for that much longer. I'm way ahead where I thought I was going to be on food, so my plan now revolves around sailing. I started this challenge with nothing and a 500ml warship. If only I had a tank or a plane, maybe not in RuneScape, but I can get one in War Thunder, today's sponsor. War Thunder is the most comprehensive vehicle combat game ever made, and it's available for free on PC, console, and mobile devices. Take control of over 2,500 tanks, planes, helicopters, and ships from 10 major nations spanning all of modern history. The combat's intense in War Thunder because everything is so immersive, from the details on the vehicles to the realistic graphics and sound effects. Now, I think the coolest thing about War Thunder is their customization system, which has countless camouflages, historical markings, and decorations for all types of vehicles. Join over 95 million players in epic PvP battles today in the the best game for fans of military history. Play War Thunder for free on PC, PlayStation, Xbox, or mobile devices now by using my links in the pinned comment or the description. New and returning players on PC and consoles that haven't played in the last 6 months will also receive a massive bonus pack across all platforms, which includes multiple premium vehicles, the exclusive vehicle decorator, Eagle of Valor, 100,000 Silver Lions, and 7 days of premium account. But it's available for only a limited time, so you've got to be quick. Hopefully, the secret to the weapon is on the Great Conch. Inside this cave is the Shellbane Griffin. And looking at the weapon drops, this is pretty much a 40% chance to get a weapon. The thing is, the Shellbane Griffin is a new boss, and it might be quite difficult for me to kill. You can prey range and run away with precise timing to avoid all the damage, but there are special attacks. Don't do it to me. No! The unavoidable damage. Oh, I messed up the timing. I got meleeed. This one's cooked. I do have another strategy I can try. Can I flinch from within inside the monster? I've got to wait for my hit point bar to disappear. It's not hitting me, which is good. Hit it. No hit. But it's not hitting me, so theoretically I can keep doing this. Right, I think I'm going to do a combination of the two. Stay out of melee range and do the range strat. Save prayer like this, and then when I get chipped down by that enough, I'll start going underneath the boss and doing the flinching method. God, that was so close. Yes! Okay, nice. Brilliant. Sweet corn and the rune scimitar. That is exactly what I wanted. Not even the rune claws. We got the rune simmy. Let's go. This is so iconic and actually going to make bosses doable from now on, hopefully. Hold. I can cook sweet corn as well, can't I? Yeah, more food. I think that heals like 11 hit points or something. Now I've got the simmy. I can put a bit of a streak together. Come on, Obor. We should be chilling here. There we go. What are we going to get? Fire runes, right. They might come in useful. And from the chest, a load of junk. Firefighter, not too difficult. I'm killing it as intended with the rune scimitar. Okay, what does the chest have in store for me? Rune chain body, let's go. Finally, I've got some armor. Uncut sapphire in the main loot, probably not too useful to me. Finally, something wearable, which actually has pretty decent defensive stats. I also do have 2 beginner clue scrolls to do. All right, then beginner number 1, water staff. Is that good for anything? I mean, it's not that useful right now, but it could come in handy down the line. Second casket. Air staff. Right. Okay. So now I have air, fire, and water, but nothing to use them with. Now the setup is coming together. I can take on some newbie bosses. Scurious. Come on. Some sort of potion would be amazing. A rune full helm. I'll take that. And an extra bit of food. Hey, look at me now. Cook this meat. You never know when it's going to come in handy. All right. Let's try Moxie. I have no idea what's on this drop table or if it's even possible. I've only ever killed this boss in max gear. More eyes? Okay, the room is filling up, but I can move the boss around, so it's not too bad. Okay, the room is filling up, but it's all right. We're done. Not sure I'd be able to punch that one. Oh, I got water runes. No, I've already got a water staff. That literally does nothing for me. Now, can I do Sarachnis? I do have the rune scimitar, but it's not exactly a crush weapon, is it? So it seems that if I pray correctly and spam click the boss, then I shouldn't take any damage. A 31 from what? Kill this flipping Spider-Man. The DPS is negative, I swear to God, bro. I'm getting smoked. I'm going to eat my food. What am I doing, man? I should have watched a guide or something. Okay, actually, I'm here using all my strawberries again because I've absolutely butchered this. Okay, that was a struggle. I ate all my food for a reward, surely. Emeralds. Nice. Killer games in the bag. I actually think I'm on Killer games, man. That's funny. My next boss is the Chaos Elemental. I could have kicked this, but the rune simmy will speed it up. It's just another flincher. Round the tree and back again. The gamble here are on the minor drops. You have a 1 in 5 chance to get a Blighted Restore or a Super Combat Potion. They would be really good. Come on, Chaos Ellie. Gift the goods. Yes! Super Combat Potion. That is actually so huge. Plus 19 on all my stats now. The coal could be really handy as well if I manage to get a different ore down the line. That's 10 bosses in the bag. And to reward myself, I'm going to come and do 2 gauntlet runs here. I didn't want to do this right at the start. I felt like it was a little bit too cheesy for me. Okay, regular Hunlift down. Big potential on the loot here. Come on, come through with something. Dragon Halley. We've already got emeralds, but Dragon Halley, I will take that. I mean, it depends on the situation, but this definitely can be better than the Rune Scimitar. All right, come on. Imagine getting a bowfoot off this thing. That would be something. I don't even know what I want from this. Maybe some legs. I don't have any legs. Give me some legs. 3 rune chain bodies. Blood runes. Okay, I think blood runes are really good. Battle staffs, probably useless. Rune chain, useless. Already got one. But blood runes. Wait, hold on. Hold. I can cast spells now. 144 blood runes, no less, as well. It's never been so free to come and do the Barrows brothers. I could have flinched these guys on the chest like that, but maging them is going to be so much easier. I can actually use my super combat potion as well for the first time and take on Arian with my rune simi. I think my dream item from this chest, I've been considering it. I think it would be a Carol's crossbow and some bolt racks, because I now have mage, I have melee, but I don't have any range. And obviously some bosses are locked behind range. Okay, here we go. It would be absolute cinema to get an item right now. Come on. I got runes. What a surprise. Death runes are good though. Wait, no, hold on. The death runes are huge because I have water runes. A water staff, I can now cast Ice Barrage. That just unlocked so much. Ice Barrage is absolutely huge. That's really going to help us at tons of bosses here. Scorpia, the freeze plus the mage DPS, this should be enough. Getting poisoned for 20s, that is a little bit of a problem as well. I'm pretty low on the runes, but now I also have unlocked Blood Blitz, which can help me heal up as well as my normal food. Right, Scorpia is down. Anything good? Diamonds. I really need some gold bars or something. My question now is, can the world's worst Zulrah setup get it down? I do have a recoil, which could be very advantageous. I also have Dragon Halley. Oh, beautiful. 33, 38. What a combination of items. Come on, man. Keep going. Let's do some blood blitzing as well. I do have slightly more blood runes than I do death runes, so this is probably worth it. Gonna hide from the blue phase. I'm against the clock here. 20 venoms, a bit less than ideal. I need to hit on this phase. Come on. Yes! Oh, we got Zulrah down. That's incredible. What's the loot? I have no idea what that looks like underneath me. Dragonstone, bolt tips, and snapdragons. Not great. Really not great, but I got it down. It's a bit unlikely, but if I did get red spider eggs, these snapdragons could turn into restores. But realistically, this loot is probably going to be useless. Okay, we're on the barrage train. It's time to do some RTO. Can I freeze him and use my Dragon Halley on this guy? What is this setup, man? Dragon bones, that's nothing. I can't do anything with any of that loot. That is awful. All right, next up, big brother Callisto. Come on, man. I know you have some good stuff on your drop table. Some restores, please. 500 blood runes. I mean, it's good for supplies, but I do already have bloods. Halley Tech versus the Chaos Fanatic. It is quite funny just standing here and chopping it, to be fair. Come on, something good, please. Noted. Is that good? Lantidimes. All these herbs, pretty useless, to be honest. KQ is one of those bosses that I probably could have done right at the start by punching it to death, just by staying underneath it. You know the drill. We're under, we flinch out and hit it. The Halley is actually so good for this challenge, man. Okay, big potion chance here at the Calphite Queen. Come on. Prayer potion, please. Something like that. Saradam in brew. Okay. That is interesting. I can't restore with it, but that's a lot of hit points in one inventory slot. All right, I'm in the mood for an actual upgrade again, and I know where I can get one guaranteed in the wilderness. Let's get over to big KBD. I don't have any Dragonfire, so I need to try and get under him as soon as possible. Where is he? Oh, he's all the way in the back corner. This is horrible. Like the Calphite Queen, this is another flinch it from underneath job. No! Oh my, we double death. I'm trolling. What did I get as the loot? I don't even get to see. The big reveal. What's it going to be? Rune Longsword. I don't care about that. I care about the Black Dragon Hide. This is my guaranteed upgrade. Needle and thread them together and let's make Black Dragon Hide chaps. Man, what a weird setup I am rocking right now. Skatizo. I'm not even sure this is possible or probable with no Demon Bane. Okay, I can just sit here and Halley Tech. This is so chill. Oh, if feel like a peasant just rune scimitary down the altars. Please be something good. I already have snapdragons. The scroll box. Let's do that. I'm not even sure if there's anything useful I can get from a hard clue. Maybe some third age? Come on. A master clue. What? And a load of goodies in there. Okay. The skirt and the legs are a decent upgrade. Oh, the battle axe, actually. That's a crush weapon. So that's going to be good for all the crush bosses in the game. The master clue. I feel like this could be anything at this point. Soul runes. D-Simi. Okay. Bolts. Spectacles. And toad flax. Holy shit, toad flax. This is actually really, really good. Number one is obvious. D-Simi is better than a rune Simi. It's better than a dragon Halley in a lot of situations as well. I have 4 nests left over from the giant mole, and if I use toad flax with the bird's nest, you know what's coming. I've just gained 3 Saradomin brews. That is a hell of a lot of food. All right, the setup is absolutely booming now. We've got the full rune, D-Simi, D-Halley switch. We've got a super combat. What I don't have is any prayer. Super restores, prayer potions. I'm hoping I can solve that now. And the wilderness bosses are the road to restores. Come on, Spindle. Cough it up. Restores to match the brews. Super combat potions. Magic logs. It's not what I came for, but that's actually a really good drop from Spindle. The full super combat. All right, let's fletch a magic short bow. Can't use it yet because I don't have any arrows. Not really sure where I'm going to get the arrows from, but hey, part of range solved right there. I'm pulling out my new best in slot for the wilderness bosses, Rune Battle Axe. This is a crush weapon in search of the restores. Come on, man. All I want is restores, please. Yes! Oh my god! It's not even blighted restores and range potions. That is a full range potion and 3 whole restores. That is such a good drop. Brews, restores, a super combat. Nah, I am really starting to cook with this challenge. Vetion, you should be no problem now. I don't even have to prayer flick anymore. It's so chill. All right, Vetion GL, more supplies for me, please. Death runes, 700. Oh, that is the stack I needed. I now have blood runes, water runes, and death runes for barrages. Mr. Venenatis, round out the wilderness for me. Always a pain, never a pleasure. 6 Karambwans. Hopefully that'll be the end of the strawberries. Okay, don't worry. The strawberries do still fit in there. All right, let's tick off the first raid. Bit of a mental setup for a raid. But hey, it is Theatre of Blood. I'm doing entry mode because that is the only soloable version here. I know I'm not in poverty anymore, but just D-Simi DPS is still pretty bad. So I want to see how this goes. It's all range crabs and I just can't do anything, man. I desperately need some range gear. The purple crab plan. Smoke Blitz. Can it poison it? Yes, it can. And that is solved. That poison saved me. It could have been a huge roadblock, that one. There we go. We are chilling. I wonder if I'll get a scythe, guys. There's plenty of good stuff on the table. Ideally, some rune ore or something like that. What is that? What a pile of rubbish, mate. That is actually probably the worst possible loot I could have gotten. None of that is useful. The Royal Titan bosses. I've got to improvise a bit on these. I need fire runes, so I'm going to go for the fire giant. Total junk. You know what? My melee gear is pretty much as good as it's going to be, so I'm going to try some melee bosses here. Vardorvis, can I make it? No! First mistake. 27. Call that one a prison Joe in the business. 1 error, and my food is a disaster right now. Come on, just finish the boss, please. I'm just hitting nothing. No defender, no bonuses. This is rough. There we go. Vardorvis down. Got Virtus. Food, yes. Oh, and there's potions in there too. A prayer potion. Let's go. Now we're talking. We're full of food and potions. I mean, there's still a sweet one in there, but hey, it's still food. Keeping up the melee DT2 trend with Juke. I think Vardorvis is harder, so this should be fine. Come on, Juke. Any gear upgrade for me? Noted. That's not great. Rubies. I have every gem now. I just don't have any gold bars or anything to make jewelry yet. 25 out of 50. I'm halfway through the challenge, so I'm going to reward myself with a little bit of cheese. Okay, the food and potion situation is looking pretty decent right now. The DPS situation, less so. Just a D-Simi. Remember, this is no defender, no gloves, no amulet, no boots, no cape, no nothing. So we're going to at least get a fire cape here. And when I say cheese, I didn't necessarily mean the cape. Now, doing Jad is all well and good for the fire cape. I look incredibly handsome. But this isn't really the main reward from the fight caves that I just got. I got 16,000 tockle to spend. And you might think this is cheesy, but I'm going to use them on some gold ore for jewelry. And some very expensive Addy ore. I can't buy too many of these. So now I can actually make my gems into amulets, hit the Fountain of Rune Tech, and I now have a power Ami. I can also make the Addy into an Addy kite shield. Now I'm starting to get somewhere. See, a little bit cheesy, but hey, I make the rules once again. New upgrades secured. It is time to hit the mid game. Luckily for me, I do actually have the runes for Shadow Barrage, so Sire is possible. And coins, the most useless drop of this challenge. Come on, Cerberus, be kind. Useless. I do want to try and get one unique in this challenge, surely. Right now, none of that is good. I thought I could retire the Rune Battle Axe, but it's back out for Huey. This has been the slowest kill of all time. Just gradually chipping it down with a Rune Battle Axe solo. And I got seeds. For all that, there is no karma in this life. Here we go. God Wars Dungeon. It begins. To be fair, with the amount of food I've got, the Halley specs can just pretty much get it down. One more for Grador. Hey, who needs real gear? D-Sim got the job done. Please, come on. Tasties or something. Ah, yes. Krill should be more of the same as Ami God Wars. I'm pretty sure it's got similar defense to Bandos, but there is one side issue with Krill. I still have no means of curing poison. All right, that wasn't too bad. Down he goes. Come on, Zami Spear. Addy Plate Body. That's not as good as a Rune Chain. I put together a solid run there of getting nothing, so I've had to come back to the Tazar shop, and I'm going to spend some more Tockle on Addy ores. 6 will do for now. I've got to save the rest of this Tockle just in case. I need to make myself some adamant arrow tips. I've got the mage logs for the shafts as well, so I can finally make some arrows. You know what, actually? I don't have that bad range gear. I've got the chaps, and I have MSB, Addy arrows. I've got the power, the fire cave. First run out for the Addy arrows here at Grotesque Guardians. I know these guys drop brews. That probably would be the best thing. What are we going to get? Coins. Crystal key. Oh, okay. Nice. That's a glory right there. Come here, Dragonstone. And anything else? More coal. Okay, coal's always useful. Initially with the Dragonstone, I thought, oh, glory straight away. But I don't have any gloves. Surely the move here is to make the bracelet and go for the combat bracelet. That has to be right. We meet again. The Fountain of Rune. Let's make that combat bracelet. That is +7 in all my attack styles and +7 strength. We're actually looking really, really good right now. Thermi, anything of any use whatsoever? No. Come on, Kraken. What have you got for me? Soul runes. I already have soul runes. That's so annoying. So many good things on the Hydra table. We've got Mystic. Black D'hide Body would be great. And they're really not that rare. Come on, please. Okay. Hydra Tail is useless. Fire Staff might actually be good. That's infinite fire runes right there. I've already got the water staff. Araxor. This is going to be a real race against time. As soon as I go in here, I'm going to get venomed. And I have no anti-poison still. Beautiful stuff. The venom. Look at my food, it's destroyed. All that for nature runes, which are just useless. I am on a terrible streak. Finally getting around to DKs, and hopefully I get something. I've got 3 drops to get here. Come on, give me something good off the first one. U-Logs! Holy shit! That's actually so good. That is so good. You'll find out why. But U-Logs, oh my god, that is an amazing drop. Air Talismans and a Steel Kite Shield, but I don't even care. I'm so happy. I just knew saving this Tockle was a good idea. Let's buy 1 Rune Ore for like 4,000 Tockle and stack the rest on Addy now. Give me those Runite limbs, and I can also use the U-Log to make a crossbow stock and make a crossbow. The Rune Crossbow, which is an insane range upgrade. I also can finish off all the rest of those Addy ores with Addy bolts. The thing is, I've only got 80 and I have to ration them between diamonds and rubies. Let's finish making those ruby bolts and the diamond bolts. What a setup. Back to God Wars. I'm going to litter my gear all over the floor to save energy. I don't have any staminas for Saradomin. Okay, the crossbow carried that for Ranar Weeds. Wow. Griara, also a huge crossbow beneficiary. I can just sit here and chill and bolt. I don't have too many bolts though. I'm going to go and reloot them. There we go. God Wars done. Anything good? A sapphire. Man. Oh, hard clue scroll from the minion. Yes. 14 sharks are good. That could have been a black d'hide body, which would have helped me out a lot. All right, there we go. No sweet corns, no potato with cheese. We're just on sharks now, lads. Again, probably could have done this with MSB, but crossbow is going to help a lot at Leviathan. Oh, rubies, that's a dupe. Mate, the ammo situation is horrible. Bolt the boss, find a bolt, put it on, find another bolt. I'm going to run out of ammo, I swear. Just about got Musmadan, big potential. Fire runes, lance time, not great, really. All right, somehow I don't have earth runes. I haven't got any pure essence, so I'm stuck to bolting this guy. If I can hit, it means I avoid the damage. Oh, beautiful. Okay, we're chilling. Come on, Vorkath. I know you have stuff on the drop table for me. Black Dragon Hide. Yes, that's actually so good. Of course, we're making the Black d'hide body. What an upgrade in range bonus. That's going to really help out with the end game. The final DT2 boss is Whisperer, and this is my mage gear. Not looking too good. The question is, can I hit this with my barrage? I can. Okay, we might be able to do this. It really is not accurate, though. This is a bit of a slog trying to get this down. One more. Come on. Is that it? Please. Yes! Oh my god, the sanity is such a hard cap. That's so difficult. All the dragon javelin heads, man, for God's sake. Welcome to the Chambers of Xeric. We're now in the end game of this challenge, doing raids. I actually have a bit of an ammo issue. That's why I brought the Addy arrows and MSB in, because I don't have enough bolts to do an entire raid with. Right, there we go, the seeds. Now it should be easy. Now, you may have noticed a problem. I don't have any staminas. But hopefully I can solve that with my air and soul runes and the Arceus spellbook. I have Vile Vigor, a spell that converts your prayer points into run energy. And if I bring a ton of prayer with me into Ohm, then surely I'll have enough energy to survive. Problem with this, though, is that I have to be on the Arceus spellbook. Undead Grasp. Have you ever seen anyone PVM with this spell? Probably not, because it is absolutely terrible. But it's going to allow me to use Vile Vigor. I can't use the other demon spells because they only work against demons. Dragon Alley actually goes crazy doing this method. I'm using the method where you don't get hit. The only resource being used here is run energy. And mid spells, pop the air staff on, Vile Vigor, and my energy is back to max. This is the strat. Come on, man. I've been a scaredy cat, and I'm literally doing the no damage head strat as well because, you know, I don't exactly have tons of food here. Yes. Purple? No. What is this? No, that does nothing for me. The next raid, the Tombs of a Masker. I'm really scraping by here with the supplies. Again, we're on the arrows and the bolt situation is not great. Yeah, Sim Kefri, we might be in for a bit of a long one here. The question is, what do I do next? It was a 15-minute Kefri, man. All the other rooms are going to suck as well, most likely. Okay, never mind. I forgot they made Baba super easy now. Life or Chaos? I don't know. The sorts would be really good, but I only have a restore and a half. That is not going to last long. I think I've got to go life. D-Civi is just not built for Akka. What is this? The zeros. Okay, my question is, do I get arrows back if I attack Zabak? Can I pick them up anywhere? Oh, it doesn't look like it. That's not good. I've got 15 arrows left. It's going to have to be a D-Sim job, I think. The ammo issues continue. Looting the same Addy arrows. We get them back. We keep going. Okay, now I'm down to the final phase of Wardens. I can actually use my crossbow. What a luxury. The raid is done. Is now the time I get a unique. Show me the purple light, please. No. I really need some sort of ore to make more ammo with. That would be ideal. What is that? Oh my god, that is awful. What a setup to bring to Doom. I do have to be careful about my ammo, but I actually remembered about these Onyx bolts. I got these from the Master Clue ages ago. Along with the rubies, diamonds, and the Addy arrows, I'm hoping that I have enough ammo to get all the way to Delve level 8. Now, on the lower Delve levels, I'm actually going to do this instead. I'm just going to Halley the boss and save ammo and try and save as much prayer as possible. Big Halley specs and get tons of damage off. It's actually really nice. Okay, so fortunately, I do actually have Dark Demon Bane. I did get the runes for that, otherwise this phase would be impossible. There it is. Beautiful. What a Halley spec. That phase, I get hit points and prayer points back, and I've basically used nothing for the first 4 waves there. In car phase, I guaranteed hit. I don't even know what my best DPS would be. Probably the MSB. I'm not even sure. Okay, wave 6. I'm letting myself use the crossbow now. The thing is, ruby bolts aren't even bad, to be honest. And Doom is 0 damage, so we can actually do something here. I feel like doing the Grandmaster tasks here really helped me because you had to do flipping perfect Doom, so I actually feel like I do know what I'm doing somewhat here. Run away. We do all the mechanics. It is what it is. No damage taken. 11 diamond bolts left. I don't even know what Doom can drop. It's notoriously bad for loot and it's not glowing, so let's have a look. A D-Med! Okay, a D-Med's really cool. Does any of this stuff actually help? 149 dragon dart tips. That definitely helps with ammo. I'm not sure if that's that great. The D-Med's okay, though. I don't get tons more bolts or anything like that, which is unfortunate. The dragon med helm. Look at this. I look amazing. Now, I've managed to put together a really good run here. I'm actually super impressed with the gear that I've managed to end up with, but I still have 4 bosses left to go. Fasani's Nightmare, Yama, the Colosseum, and the Inferno. The problem is, I think I can only do one of them, unless I get lucky, of course, in the Fortis Colosseum. This place does have a lot of loot. Even so, Colosseum in this game might be beyond my skill level. I might have to learn a thing or two here. Okay, well, I've got one part down now. If you walk with precise timing, you can just avoid all the damage from these minions, which is crazy, because if I just sit behind this pillar, kill the minions, and then solve the wave, that is going to be the play. And good for me, if I do mess up, I do have some blood barrages to heal with. And after a few dubious attempts, I am living the dream. Look at this stack. Oh, man, everything is behind the pillar, and I can just step back and chill. Honestly, D-Civi's not great, but once you solve the wave, it's really not too bad. It has been a grind. Yeah, let's not talk about all the deaths, but we're finally here. On Sol. 35 Runors. That might be what I need to continue this challenge, but anyway, we've got to get through it. The thing is with Sol, I have done the combat achievement where you take no damage whatsoever in the final fight. There's a perfect task, so it's kind of like Doom that, you know, I've got experience now, so I should be able to clear this. And our loot is interesting. I don't know what it means just yet. First up, the obvious, the quiver, and I actually have 3,000 Sunfire Splinters as well, which means that the charges are going to be easy. The Rune Kite Shield, that's an upgrade of my Addy Kite Shield. Death Runes, I can always do with more runes, but this is the main thing, getting Rune Ore. 47 Runite Ore are going to be so useful. The quiver is looking exquisite. All of my stuff is looking amazing. I'm actually the Giga champion right now. But can I continue this challenge? One of the final 3 bosses I have remaining is Yama. Is this even possible with a humble D-Sim? And yeah, that's our first problem. I still can't cure poison and it's hitting 20s. But the real problem here at Yama are the Void Flares. I can't hit very much on these with only Dark Demon Bane, and when they pop, they're going to heal the boss. No matter what I try, if I use a glyph as well, it heals the boss, does a ton of damage. I can try my best to hold on here, but ultimately, it's still got 90% hit points left. Perhaps if I'd gotten some Cosmic Runes for Mark of Darkness, which makes you hit harder, or some Pure Essence to make any runes at all, or some sort of anti-poison, that could be possible. But currently, I don't think so. We've got to chalk it up as our first failed boss. The Rune Ore drops from the Colosseum are what actually are giving me hope of continuing this challenge. Has anyone's fate ever rested on the humble Runite Warhammer? I don't think it has, but this is essential. It's the only weapon I have where Crush is the best attack style. Our penultimate boss is the Fasani's Nightmare, hence the excitement over the Rune Warhammer drop, but I'm not too familiar with the Nightmare. We'll see how it goes. Can this gear take it down? I mean, so far, so good. The Warhammer is actually hitting. Oh no, here comes the pregnancy. No! If I can 2-hit the Parasite, max hit. Wait, I don't max hit on it? Oh my god, no, and it heals it to full. No! Oh, I just healed a 103. It's healing all my damage. Oh my god, man. What is that? Anytime I start getting anywhere, it just heals the boss to full. No, I think this is impossible in this gear, to be honest. I'm going to have to chalk up Nightmare as another failure. Before I go to the final challenge, I am using up my rune to squeeze out as many rune bars as I can get from the Blast Furnace. And I'm going to make every single one into Runite Bolts. And I'm taking my Runite Bolts to the Inferno. Let's go. I actually think that it is possible with this gear that I've got. But is it possible for me though? That's a whole different question. No, what am I doing? I keep barraging things thinking I've got infinite runes. I've got like 2 barrages per wave that I can use. And I've got to save tons of prayer as well. Oh, I should have been sweaty on the prayer flicker from earlier. I think it's going to be the thing that gets me. The prayer bonus in this gear is just terrible. I'm down to my last 9 prayer points. I've got 1 more barrage. I have to be strategic about this. That's perfect placement. Send it, the final barrage. Oh, I caught them all. Beautiful. Thank you very much. You know what? I'm happy with that. Used all my prayer, used all of my barrages, and got through the waves in this gear. I reckon I can make it through triple Jads, you know. All I've got to do is prayer flick Jads. Oh my god. I think Inferno might be a bit too much for me. You know what though? 47 out of 50. That is so much further than I thought I was going to get. Thanks again to War Thunder for sponsoring today's video. You can play it for free on PC, consoles, or mobile now by using my links in the pinned comment and description. New and returning players that haven't played in the last 6 months will also receive a massive bonus pack including multiple premium vehicles and other benefits. It's only available for a limited time, so make sure you do it right now.